That was such an emotional speech by both of you, and I'm also overwhelmed at the moment. I have my children also here coming to watch me for the first time, and that just reminds me, takes me back to when my daughter was born, and I had a line for her and said, "वो पहली बार रोई और मैं माँ बन गई." माँ एक शब्द ना होकर एक एहसास है जो माँ बनकर ही महसूस होता है, और इसे एक शब्द कहें तो इसमें बच्चे की पूरी दुनिया समाई है. There are many joys to motherhood, but there are equal number of challenges too. And haven't the challenges multiplied in the modern times? Let us try to understand these through a discussion by a modern mom with 3 modern moms. I invite our first panelist, that is Shally Vij, who, along with being an educator, is an author, a poetess, a presenter of programs at All India Radio, an actress, and a mother of 2 daughters. Our next panelist is Dr. Suneet Madan, who is an IIT Bombay alumnus and presently working as a joint director in an IT-based company. She's a recognized artist, short story writer, and a poet. But above all, she's a single mother of a 23-year-old son. Then we have Dr. Pratibha, a practicing dental surgeon, an author, a columnist, and she organizes laughter therapy sessions. A fitness freak, and you will not believe, but a mother of a 20-year-old young man. Moderating the session will be Mehak Varun, who is also a writer, a poet, and an artist. Despite being a qualified lawyer, she chooses to be a stay-at-home mom. Please give a huge round of applause to the modern mom. And Meg, over to you. The session is all yours.
जिसके होने से खुद को मुकम्मल मानती हूँ, मेरे रब के बाद मैं बस मेरी माँ को ही जानती हूँ. Isn't it true to its core? Well, on a lighter note, I read it somewhere that an average mom will have used approximately 7,300 diapers till the baby turns the age of 2. Isn't it strange, 7,300 diapers, and then we challenge our capabilities? So, be it mothers or modern mothers, I think we are pretty good at our jobs. I have 3 beautiful ladies, beautiful mothers with me today, Shally ma'am, Suneet ma'am, Pratibha ma'am. Since we are here to discuss modern mothers, Suneet ma'am, what do you think? Is there a difference between mother and a modern mother?
Well, a mother is a mother. Modern is just a tag that we've added on. According to the times, every mother has been a modern mother. But at the same time, considering that we are a little privileged as of now, we are privileged from the aspect that we do have technology which is coming to our aid. We can monitor our babies sitting at our workplaces. We can have the work from home aspect, which is courtesy the pandemic, something I think the only thing positive which came out essentially. So work from home aspect is there. So when we look into it, motherhood, whether it is from the previous era, like ma'am said, the cave till now, it's the same. Just that the challenges keep on increasing with the increase in our revolutions, like the Industrial Revolution, that famously 4.0 that we're talking about. And so likewise the challenges of the age add on to the aspects of modern motherhood. But talking about there are some issues which are relatively new, which is that earlier we were living in a joint family. So that aspect of somebody to take care of your child and the values that the family values or the culture that inculcation that was happening, that perhaps is a little amiss now. Now, how the modern mother copes up with it, that's again courtesy the technology. So giving, whether it's the applications that we're using to impart some knowledge, or it is something that we are learning so that we can further it in their That's how I would consider the mother and modern mother.
Absolutely. A mother's love will always remain a mother's love. Shally ma'am, do you think there's a difference, there's a gap between the relationship you had with your parents and what your daughters have with you today?
There's not much difference between my relationship with my parents and my relationship with my children. हाँ, एक गैप जरूर है, वो है जनरेशन गैप. हाँ है, रहेगा. I would like to quote one incident. I used to attend camps. नेशनल लेवल कैंप लगाने के लिए मैं अहमदाबाद थी. नेशनल लेवल का कैंप था तो सभी स्टेट के बच्चे आए हुए थे, स्टूडेंट्स. And there were many students and there were boys, girls. So when we came back, उस time letters exchange हुआ करती थी phone में. तो मुझे letter आई. There was one boy who used to admire him actively at the stage, but he used to admire a lot. उसकी letter आई और उसमें लिखा था शाम के पूरे 7 बजे जब हमारा टैलेंट शो होता था, तो शाम के पूरे 7 बजे तुम्हारा चेहरा मेरी आंखों के आगे आ जाता है. ये उसने चिट्ठी पढ़ी. मेरी मम्मा ने वो चिट्ठी पढ़ी और पढ़ी. अब मेरी मम्मा को टेंशन होगी, मेरे चेहरे पर वो लकीरें लगातार बन रही सारा दिन. मुझे लगा गड़बड़ तो कुछ जरूर है. मैंने कुछ कर दिया वो. I was sitting in my room at 11 o'clock. My mother entered my room and said, "Princey, my name, Princey, I want to talk to you." I said, "हाँ जी मम्मा." दिल मेरा जोर से धड़क रहा. मैंने कहा, "हाँ जी मम्मा." She said, "तू अगर चाहती है तो हम तेरी उससे शादी कर देंगे." मैंने कहा, किससे कर देंगे? वो जो प्रभात जिसका लेटर आया. मैंने कहा, हाँ. तो उसमें उसने लिखा था कि तेरा चेहरा मेरी आंखों के आगे. मैंने कहा, मम्मा, he was just a friend, कैंपर फ्रेंड. मैं उसे शादी नहीं करवाई. नहीं तो फिर भी देख ले अगर मुझे लगता है. And now, how it comes to me when my daughter comes to me, younger one. मम्मा, इतनी देर हो गई मुझे दिल्ली में रहते हुए, एक भी बॉयफ्रेंड नहीं बना. And I said, कोई बात नहीं, बन जाएगा, कभी तो बन ही जाएगा. So this is a different solution.
This is wonderful, very nice. These days we keep hearing these terms, millennials, then Gen Z, and off lately I came to know, I had no idea that kids born between 2015 to 2025, they'll be called Generation Alpha. So, Pratibha ma'am, what do you think? What's your perspective on this? What these terms, they depict?
These days it is very different to come across these words. हमारे टाइम तो बड़े होते थे और बच्चे होते थे. तो जनरेशन का ऐसा नहीं था. दादा है, पापा है और हम लोग थे. That was it. दादी, नानी, मम्मा. अभी actually जो trending है to name the generation, it all started with the two American authors, William Strauss and E. Hall. They released one book in 1991 by the name Generations only. And they gave a list of 7 generations, starting from greatest generation, silent generation, boomers, baby boomers, zoomers. Then now the social scientists are continuing with other names also. Coming down to your question of Gen Millennial, they are also called Generation Y, Gen Y, and Gen Z and Gen Alpha. Gen Y, they are divided on the basis of the ones who were born from 1981 to 1996. And there is a flexibility. Some people are divided by 15 years span, some by 20 years span. And Gen Z are from 1997 to 2010 or 12. And 2010 onwards is the present generation to be asked to get teens in, they are Gen S. And Gen Millennials have particular characteristics to all the generations. Gen Y are maybe of your generation, they are hardworking. They are hardworking, their work-life balance is very good with them, and they are the first generation who are very open with their kids, and they are open, friendly, but with set and clear boundaries. And coming to Gen Z, they are called Zoomers, because all the time they are glued to the screens and all. But they are the first digital natives. There is a little controversial because this millennials are also called first digital natives and Zoomers are also called because America में तो 1981 में maybe उनका शुरू हो गया होगा, but in India this Gen Z is called these digital natives. But this is a generation which is very prone to anxiety, Gen Z, and they are money oriented, they are travelers also. Coming to Gen Alpha, जिसने सबको घुमा के रखा है. Today's teens, they are hyper-connected, hyper-glued to their screens, and they are the ones who have come into the world into complete digitalization. And there is complete digitalization. They don't know the childhood when they were no phones, no internet and all. But one good thing about this generation is they respect social inclusivity. They are welcoming that. That is one good thing about it.
That's very well put up. Suneet ma'am, you have been a single mother. You have been following your passion beautifully, and plus your work so dedicatedly. So how has all this helped you being, following the motherhood? How has it helped you?
When I became a single mother, I realized that my child, my son, is going to look up to me for everything. So I had just that wee little window to recover and get back on my feet. And which actually helped a lot from the aspect that if today my son, who's a veterinary doctor, is able to represent the university thrice for football team, he's an ace dancer, beautiful dancer. And so if he is able to, and he plays lawn tennis, so if he is able to pursue his passions, I think it is because that's the kind of thing I gave to him along with, because I knew there's something which he's going to look up to me for. Whether I am completely engrossed in my profession, whether I'm gloomy, or whether I get up and say, that's it, I am going to make it work, come what may. And that's something which I see today, which I hoped that he imbibes, and that's exactly what happened. That he knows that what come what may, the show must go on, and we have to work, we have to continue with something which is a profession and a passion, something that earns your bread and butter and something which lets your soul thrive. So that's the difference which I find. And believe me, we have single mothers here, and they would know that it's very hard to actually stand up and say, that's it. I am going to follow my dreams so that I lead by example.
I believe that every mother is their children's radio jockey. And Shally Vij, you are doing something professional. So with the changing time, with such fast-paced society, how has it helped you to become a model mother with your kids?
It's a legacy. Like my mother had gone through very tough time in her life, and there was one thing which I literally took from her, and still it's with me. That is positivity. Not to stick to past. Whatever is gone is gone. If we stick to past, that means we close all the doors to go ahead, to move on. So this is what she taught me, and this is what I teach. I have taught directly and indirectly to my children. I am very clear-hearted and very, blunt or outspoken person. And one thing I say, whatever is in my heart is in my mouth. And this is what my children are. So if I say radio jockey hone ke liye, I need to write a lot of scripts. And because I am positive, I will not write anything negative. I never have written ever any negative script ever. And as I am connected to AIR, तो वहाँ का तो protocol है कि आप ज़्यादातर negative मत approach कीजिए. Obviously, it is reaching to the masses, तो positive message जाना चाहिए. So the same thing my children have combined. So वो कैसे देखा मैंने मुझे लगा my younger daughter is careless. Elder one is okay, quite good, and she takes care when I'm not well. But younger one is quite careless, so she wants all the attention. जैसे छोटे बच्चे होते हैं। और कुछ उसके साथ ऐसा हुआ था कि वो थोड़ी पैम्पर्ड हो गई। ये किस्सा मैं भी यहाँ नहीं सुनूँगी। वो she will not bother. अच्छा जरा एक गिलास पानी लिया, अच्छा जरा कर दो, आप तो बड़ी अच्छी मम्मी, अच्छा मम्मा प्लीज ये कर दो. She will keep on saying this. And one day I fell sick. तो मैंने इसको बताया नहीं, मैंने कहा इसने क्या करना. And she left everything, her every comfort to take care of me. और उसने मुझे हिलने नहीं दिया. दूसरी बात, I believe in helping others. I always tell my children, God, you are the chosen one. If you can help others, that means you are chosen one by God. So help as much as you can. और मेरे बच्चों ने ये चीज़ मुझसे बहुत अच्छी सीखी. वो सारी पॉजिटिविटी जो मैं स्क्रिप्ट्स में डालती हूँ, जब मैं लिखती हूँ, जब मैं बोलती हूँ, वो कहीं ना कहीं से लेके चले गए. और अभी भी मेरी गाड़ी में कुछ ना कुछ वो रख देते हैं. रास्ते में जा रहे हैं, कोई मिल गया, कोई नीडी है, उसको उठा के देंगे. ये सामान है, मैं कहीं और नहीं दूँगी. एक आंटी है, वो 34 में बैठती है, उनके पास घर नहीं है, उनके पास नहीं है. ये धूप के पैकेट उनको दे आते, इनको कपड़े दे आते, इनको ब्लैंकेट दे आते. वो मुझसे पैसे लेकर के पॉकेट मनी है हमारी, वो चीज़ें उनको बांटते रहते हैं. दिस इज वन थिंग जो मुझे लगता है कि ऑटोमेटिकली उनमें है. नाउ आई एल्डर डॉटर से क्या है, तो शी ऑल्सो लाइक्स टू डू दैट. अब उसके पास इतनी कॉल्स आ रही है. शी सेज आई एम थिंकिंग टू ओपन एन एम्प्लॉयमेंट एक्सचेंज, जिसमें मैं लोगों को सजेस्ट करूँ, अच्छा वहाँ नौकरी है, अच्छा वहाँ जॉब है. एंड शी सेड मम्मा दिस इज टू मच, दिस इज गेटिंग टू मच. आई सेड इट्स ओके, गो अहेड, कीप हेल्पिंग पीपल. मुझे लगता है जैसे बैंक में अकाउंट होता है ना, गॉड हैज ऑल्सो अ अकाउंट. आप चाहो ना चाहो, चाहे अनचाहे, आपका सारा गुड विल, जो भी आप अच्छे काम करते हैं, वो वहाँ क्रेडिट होता है. और जब आपका टफ टाइम होता है ना, गॉड ऑटोमेटिकली यूज यू दैट. So this is what I believe, and this is what my children believe, and this is the positive thing about my children.
That's very true. You don't have to teach your kids. They automatically grasp what you are doing. Pratibha ma'am, you are a dental surgeon, yoga enthusiast, fitness freak, author, and mother. And in today's time, when we crave for the me time, we believe कि 24 hours भी कुछ नहीं है. We need 48 hours in a day. How do you manage your me time?
It's very very difficult. Me time, very difficult. तो मॉर्निंग में प्लान किया होता है, मेरी नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग हो जाती है, हाथ से छूटते चला जाता है. Actually, and it is for all of us. कोई हाउसवाइफ है, चाहे वर्किंग मॉम है, it is difficult. फॉर्मल आंसर बताऊंगी या इनफॉर्मल बताऊंगी? फॉर्मल आंसर इज prioritize the to-do list. थोड़ा कहना और करने में बहुत डिफरेंस होता है, because at one point of time सभी कुछ प्रायोरिटी लग रहा हो. Secondly, delegate some works. किसको delegate करोगे? हस्बैंड को, बच्चे को? Not reliable. So that is a very rare luxury job to be awake करते हो. Finally, is ignoring the unnecessary and attending to the essentials. सभी essential लगते हैं. Coming to the real life. Like when my son was around 11-12, one day I planned a movie date with him. कि चलो movie देखेंगे और खाना खाएंगे. पापा को छोड़ के जाएंगे, पापा को लेके जाएंगे, हम दोनों चले. तो I cancelled all my evening appointments, but suddenly patient आ गया, mouth swelling था, there was lot of pus, I had to go to clinic, and he was looking at me कि आपका हमेशा clinic patient फंस जाता. ऐसा कि 15 मिनट वेटिंग में बैठना, बस मैं पस ट्रेन करके will move. तो उसको बोला, पहले मैंने उसको बोला था कि देखो हम खाना पहले खाएंगे, तो उस मूवी का शो बाद में था. अर्ली डिनर इज गुड. ही वाज फैट एट दैट टाइम. थोड़ा सा वेट लूज हो जाएगा, पहले खाना खाएंगे, अच्छा है, थोड़ा गैप हो जाएगा. पेशेंट आ गया, मूवी का शो नजदीक हो गया, खाना ये शो बाद में खाएंगे, रात को नींद के टाइम में भूख लगेगा. Another day when again I had a date with him, तो उस दिन ओपीडी वॉकिंग ओपीडी आ गई, इमरजेंसी नहीं था. वॉकिंग ओपीडी पे ही धंधा चलता है डॉक्टर का. रेफरल पेशेंट आ जाते हैं और ओपीडी वॉकिंग ओपीडी एक पेशेंट नहीं होता, दैट्स अ होल फैमिली. वो भी नहीं मिस कर सकते. इन वे हम पेशेंट नहीं मिस कर सकते. ऐसे कि 5 मिनट बस मुझे देखना है, खाली थोड़ा सा बता के नेक्स्ट आपको अपॉइंटमेंट देके आई मीन यू हैव टू बी ट्रिकी. दैट डे अगेन डिनर आगे पीछे किया, मूवी आगे पीछे किया. यू हैव टू बी ट्रिकी एंड स्मार्ट. टू सेट रूल नहीं है, प्रायोरिटाइज, डेलीगेशन, फॉर्मल आंसर. उस टाइम पे क्या फिट इन होता है, फिट इन कर दो. बाद में कुछ टाइम के लंबे टाइम तक you have to listen to your tanas. ये आप लोग सब ऐसा
That's true.
Yeah.
See, all said and done in this, that me time, which that goes a little amiss. So I feel that I could probably add on to it where we need to actually find time for ourselves. Maybe initially a little extra effort, and then later the family gets to know
Yes.
that me time is really required for sanity of everybody.
Yes.
So automatically for family they will be.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Since we don't have time, we have hardly 1-2 minutes, and it's Mother's Day, so we kept a very short, funny rapid fire. Just 2-3 questions. It will be short and funny. So, first question: who's your favorite mom from a book, novel, movie, whatever?
It is Vidya Balan from the movie Mission Manga.
Suneet Madan?
Two answers to it. One of Mata Guzri, and the way, that grit that she gave, that's not from essentially any other book, that's essentially about religious stuff. And the other one is from the book Matilda. It was this mother who actually adopted mother who's there. And the way she understands what probably the family would do. And that's another answer.
Shally Vij, what scares you the most?
Scares? Actually, nothing scares me. I'm just scared of God. That's it, seriously. I am scared of love. मुझे अंधेरे से डर लगता है. I went to collect some bill from the top floor. Our flat was vacant and there was nobody, and it was around 8 o'clock. And I have not told anybody. Today I'm telling everybody that I'm scared of dark. So I was with my elder daughter and I told her to sit in the car. She said, go, you go, and I'm on phone, so you go and get it. I said, okay, no problem. टॉप फ्लोर पर था और मैं चलते थर्ड फ्लोर तक तो पहुंच गई भाग के. थोड़ी देर बाद मुझे याद आया आई एम स्केयर्ड ऑफ डार्क. वहाँ रुकी तो मुझे एक बच्चे के रोने की आवाज़. अब व्हाट वाज दैट आई डोंट नो. देन आई लुक हियर एंड देयर एंड देन सडनली आई सॉ दैट हमारे बिल्कुल नीचे वाला फ्लैट था वो लॉक था. अब यहाँ कोई रहता होता तो आई माइट हैव नॉट बीन दैट स्केयर्ड, बट आई सॉ दैट वो खाली है. उसके बाद ताला लगा है और बच्चे की रोने की आवाज़ आ रही है. ट्रस्ट मी, यहाँ गया बिल, वहाँ गई मैं, डर डाउन. एंड शी सेड ले आए बिल. मैंने कहा नहीं करो. मैं चलो, आई एम नॉट गोइंग देयर, सो आई एम स्केयर्ड ऑफ अदरवाइज नॉट.
This is the last question, which is very important to us. What is your favorite word while shouting at your kids? I want all three of you. It's very important.
Okay, when I shout if something bad happens और जो मुझे पसंद नहीं आता, I will say मूर्ख प्राणी.
सही है.
वैसे भी कुछ और ऐसा वर्ड नहीं होता है, बट कुछ ज़्यादा हो जाए तो but.
I always say all wrong things you learn from your dad बाप पे चला गया पूरा.
And mine is, you are going to the host of this time. It's final. You are definitely going. So this was.
We can have a couple of questions from you.
I was saying मूर्ख प्राणी. पहले जब when I used to say प्राणी, people used to take it as if जैसे मैंने गाली निकाल दी. I say प्राणी and say प्राणी में जिसमें प्राण होता है. So you are मूर्ख but you have प्राण.
Thank God you are intelligent. Thank God you are not Punjabi mothers.
No limit.
Actually, we are.
Just one question maybe from
Yeah,
you.
one question from the audience. If in case anybody has to ask our panelists. Anybody? Our session was really motivating and everybody, it's really inspired by us. So nobody wants to ask anything from us.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we all agree with you.
Ma'am, any question from you?
No, wait, I was just so impressed. I think it was very entertaining. Very entertaining.
Thank you.
That was a good one. Thank you so much.
Thank you all the panelists.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, Mehak, for conducting this session so beautifully. And thank you for all the anecdotes and the experiences that you shared with us. We'll all take notes, right?